I'm Marco. I worked as an employed developer or freelance developer and worked with a lot of code bases. And I've seen a lot of tooling that takes the tedious stuff away from us by generating code or by having linter tools or Swagger documentation and stuff. And I've also seen a lot of interesting pseudo-targets and makefiles that kind of spawn some container orchestrations to manage all these tools because there is no such thing as package managers, or I don't know. And I keep wondering if there is a way to do it less tedious and easier. And because I already biased with the brilliant dependency management system that Go toolchain provides, there's, at least for me, very good news, because you can have, started with Go 1.24, the tool dependencies right inside your Go mod file. This is actually the Go mod for the slides. So it's using the present tool, and the module dependencies of the tool are also in the Go mod file. So everything we already knew from the dependency management mechanics that we have for the modules also work for the tooling, being it caching for don't do the npm left pad incident that everybody knows about, and even scale it with a own proxy inside of the corporation and not rely on a single developer's machine. And the next awesome part is that it's a kind of drop-in replacement for the old flow. Instead of go install things, you just go get dash tool things, or go get dash t if you're the kind of single letter abbreviation type. And this is just samples that I already used a lot, and they all, work perfectly well. And as always, there's stuff that's not so good. Especially it only works with real Go tool dependencies. As Ike yesterday showed, TinyGo is wrapped around LLVM and other stuff. It's not Go under the hood. So if you try to do this approach, you get a lot of undefined things that doesn't work. For tools like these, you need another approach, being it, as I said, container orchestration and package managers, or virtual environments like ASDF, Flux, and what's all around in the world. And you are required to use standard flavor Go tool dependencies. You can install build tags, and Jonathan and Michael yesterday stated that there are great approaches to do things with build tags, but you cannot simply go get build tags. And I retook the Hugo static site generator because there are themes that require the extended build, and you cannot simply go get the extended builds. We have to get this thing on another way. That's very opinionated. I think how the tooling works is very ugly, because instead of just call the command with all the parameters and flags as you used to, you have to prefix the Go tool thing. The pattern is not unknown. We do the Go tool coverage reports if you want to have the HTML report on this already on this way, but to me it feels very uncomfortable to not call the tool by the tool, but call a tool that calls the tool. But luckily, we have solutions for this, and this is single deploy commands. Because with this, it's just a single file change. It's also true if you have some Go generate directives in your codes. You just change it once, check it into your source code management system, and everything is awesome. There are still companies and teams that are like, I don't know this shit, need this shit. We have Jenkins, Travis, or whatever that does everything so far, but just read books that are over a decade old that can better explain why this is a pretty good idea to do things like that. So the key takeaways on this, Go tool dependencies in the Go mod file are awesome. You should use them as long as you can, because a lot of stuff is just stripped away from you. But as soon as you can't use it, please don't try to outsmart the system. It's not worth the pain. It's just not. And if you have requirements for the runtime, may it integration test or something, please use a better approach than it's not intended to do all these things. As I said before, the slides use the Go present tool. It's written in the present language. You can just check it out, play around, and it should work out of the box by just running the present tool. Thank you.
Thank you, Marco.
Thank you, Marco. Excellent. Give it up for Marco one more time, everybody.